Hey, good morning, folks. It is Saturday, sporting my mighty 8th. We are headed down to Frontline Military Surplus to visit with Jeff and Jay Matson. We're going to take we're taking the Mutt, and we're going to put probably, I don't know, 60, 65 miles on it today. So I went underneath this morning, checked all the propeller shafts, going from the differentials to the wheels. Every single one of them was under-serviced. I put probably anywhere from 6 to 8 pumps of grease into those frickin' axles or propeller shafts or whatever you want to call them, and tighten them up. So yeah, it took that much grease before any started to bleed out. That might be a cause of some of my vibration problems, but we'll find out on this particular trip. I hit all the U-joints that I could reach. I have to go and get me a little needle, the needle tip, because there's a couple of grease fittings on these universal joints you can't reach with a standard size bit. So anyhow, I'll check in, let you guys know how the drive went. All right, take it easy. Much quieter. It's gonna be all right. Frontline military right here, folks. You need a part for your frickin' Mutt. This is the guy to get a hold of. Oh, hang on. They got a lot of M151 stuff in there. Complete exhaust systems, gaskets, seals, little tchotchkes and whatnot. Well, I am back. 54.4 miles round trip. Okay, we were on Interstate 83 for a short period of time on the way down, and then I found back roads all the way home. So we were probably running 40, 45 miles an hour for most of the trip. Except for the interstate, I was rolling about 55, and the Mutt did great. And, for a vehicle this old, what is it, 50 years old or something, I thought it handled really well. What an awesome visit with Jeff and Jay Matson at Frontline Military. Folks, if you own a Mutt, okay, if you got a 151 or a Cut B, even some Humvee stuff, this guy's got it. I mean, he's got a couple of buildings full of new old stock parts for this vehicle and others, and I seen it all. Really cool stuff. There was too much to document, but just trust me when I tell you. I said, look, dude, I need this, 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 and this. So, we got some strappage, we got wiper blades, we got a new tailpipe, just a handful of stuff, which I'll have laid out and show you in a different picture. But what was interesting was as I was looking around, I was real particular, right? I was looking at rubber stuff, window seals. You got a couple of tri-walls full of these window gaskets, and they are perfect. Pliable, the rubber, nothing's cracked, nothing's dry rot. I mean, everything's in great shape. Canvas straps, for the shovels and the axe, hardware, just little nickel and dime stuff, and it's all there. So what you got to do is either visit his website, or you can go to his eBay page, and I'll as I'm talking about this, I'll put the eBay handle on this portion of the video so you can see it, because right now I can't tell you what it is. I don't remember it. But yeah, it's all good shape. Horn buttons, if you need horn buttons, you know, the dust boot kit his kits come with all the boots, the shift lever boots and stuff like that you need for the transfer case and shifter, to include the grommets that comes to the firewall for certain things. You know, I saw one bin just full of choke cables. And so anyhow, yeah, it was just a lot. It was a great visit. Jay makes a mean sandwich. Yeah, I think we had ham and cheese and stuff, and it was on some kind of an onion roll or whatever. It was put in the oven. It was delicious. But good people, real good people, great operation. And so look, you can go shop around, but I'm telling you, I had no idea that right in my own freaking backyard, we have a supplier for M151 parts. So give him a shout, man. Look him up. If you need it and he doesn't have it, I'm sure he can find it for you, and give him an opportunity to make you a deal. All right, because I've seen some of these parts on eBay, and people are bidding on them, and they're getting out of control, and out of, you know, the pricing and all that. But yeah, check them out. So we are going to well, we have some plans to work on this thing a little bit later, okay? One of the things I did while I was there is I asked Jeff, I said, do me a favor, man, just hop in the frickin' thing, drive it, and tell me what you feel, see, smell, whatever. Because he's got a lot of experience with these things. He used to rebuild them back in the day. He used to demill a bunch of them too. So, you know, we discovered that, I mean, first of all, 3 out of the 4 wheels are wheel bearings. Slight movement there. We've got some plate in the steering wheel that we're going to have to look at in the gearbox. There's what else? There was a couple of other little things that he looked at, and some bracketry items that I'm missing that I need to get. But for the most part, he was actually pretty pleased with the performance of this vehicle and how it ran and how it sounded. The brakes, we did a little brake test on a gravel piece of his driveway, and only the fronts were locking up, so we noticed that the rears weren't grabbing the way they should, so we're going to do some adjustments on that. Brakes, just when you see one of the pictures, he has oodles and oodles of brake kits, tons of them. So if you need brakes, reach out to him. He'll have what you need. So, all right, look, there was so much to talk about, so much to see and do today. And I just appreciate their hospitality and the kindness that they've shown me. And folks, I'm just encouraging you, if you got a 151, A1, A2, or whatever, look them up. Frontline Military. And I believe I'm going to have a photo at the end of this thing with their little logo and phone number. Okay? All right, that's all I got. And let me take some pictures of the parts we got today. Take it easy, folks.